Okay, right guys, on the next one. Highway, standard battle, all tier 10, matchup, not great. Okay. This is not a bad map for this tank. So looking at the map, I could go and scout this area. There. Or I could go over and scout this area. Maybe down along here. Sometimes I'll do a run round like that. I'll do that and try to mix it up. So I think that's right, I'll go over there. These games, I think these two last games, they're just back to back. But the other ones are from yesterday, I think. I only got the tank yesterday. Day before yesterday, something like that. So try to get some initial spot seed off anybody. So obviously I've been spotted. That's the thing about this tank. You get spotted and you've got no clue. And that's just dangerous, isn't it? Haha, I miss. Sheridan gets me on the move. I can't get away with my Sheridan at all. I need to get back into it. I just find it underwhelming. He's nearly dead now. He hit me for 1. At least I hit him for 392. Take that! Take it! Take it! Take it! And bounce! Ah. Hit him up the arse and it bounced. Nice. Medium tank. Can't even pen a bloody medium tank. I'm gonna go after I have this 140 out. I can't do now. Get out of it, get out of it. Move, 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 move. Move. Projecto's looking at me. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me. Screw you, Projector. Okay, I'm just getting the building behind him there. So we managed to get out of there alive, and now I'm gonna keep up with me spotting, but first I'm gonna shoot off out the road until I go off radar. See what I mean? So you do a jump, you end up going totally the wrong way for some reason, and that's because you've got your turret turned and the weight of the barrel pulls it over, so you've got to have you going. What the hell? Shit, man, what you doing? That just cost me. Cost me like 400. That look at my wheels. Still doing 46, like, but still. Okay, get sorted out. Lost a bit of health and compensation for damage because I was going faster than them. What was I saying? Oh yeah, when you do a jump, like if you hit something like that, make sure your gun's pointing straight and you've got half a chance. But if you've got it like that and you do the jump, you'll go where the more weight is. So yeah, it's not. It should be balanced. The turret, the overhang of the turret, the back of the turret should be balanced to the gun. In reality, that's how it should be. Otherwise, knock all the bearings in and everything. Oh, how it turns on some sort of turret ring. Still got a bearing, hasn't it? Just bushes or whatever, I don't know. So I'm trying to spot these guys. Hey! See all the guns turn as soon as it's spot. It's like that advert for World of Tanks. Why aren't you playing World of Tanks? No, all the turrets just turn. I am expecting to get hit from the left hand side, but overextend, stupid idea, boom boom, 3 times. Go ahead, 3 times. 400 and 300, yeah. Why did I do that? Yeah, that's another point to talk about with this tank. Sometimes you're just about to crest crest to show your turret, just a little bit of your turret, and then turn, and it doesn't turn. It turns like a boat. So you have to come off your gas just before you're going to crest, and then flip round quick. And it's so easy to forget, especially if you play different tanks all the time. So anyhow, we've got a little bit of health left. We're one shot away. I think Wargaming need to do something about the handling. Come on. They went over that little bit of rubble and it went into the red line. So yeah, it's a very frustrating tank to play. Come on, Piggy, where are you? I'm gonna get there before this TVP. You're my tank, you're mine. Mine, 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 mine. There you are, Piggy. Thank you. Take that, Mr. Piggy. I love doing that. It's worth it just for that. Okay guys, back to the garage and we'll check again how badly we done. Okay, back to the garage. Mediocre game, nothing special. Done a bit of spotting, so I do over 1,000 spotting. I class myself as doing somewhat anyway if I'm in a light tank. So 2,117 assistance damage. Bit of blocking. I've got no armor, but I blocked something off the projectile and something ricocheted off, probably off the wheel, off the Sheridan. Managed to hit the Sheridan back for 392. Hit the ship barn for 25. Why would you do 25? I think he hit me for like a lot anyway. They almost, when they know you're there, they almost hold off shooting until you know what I mean? Rather shoot you than wait, like hit another tank. So tempting to kill the light tanks. So I made a little bit of money. Damage, because I was going faster than our ship barn. It cost me 500. I've only got 1,000 damage and 1,000 hit points. So that was a bit poor. So it would have been 14 grand. Now 8 shots, 5 hits, 4 penned out of that. A little bit of money and a little bit of XP. Team score right at the bottom, 1,200 physical damage. So combined of like, was it 2,000 or something? Yeah, combined of 3,300 odd. Not bad. I class that as a result. And we've done some work. Done what it's designed for. We waited for the right moment. And then we went and lit them up and got out of there. But I got a bit greedy and paid the price by getting hit 4 times or something stupid like that. Because everyone's just looking at you. So yeah, and I also got spotted well before I spotted anybody else, which is obvious. So as I was going, before anyone was spotted, I went up that hill, and then from the left someone was spotting us, possibly one of the, have they got what, like, oh, it wasn't a Sheridan, so probably a tank destroyer, probably maybe the grill or something like that, but someone was taking a shot. Oh, they've got a 121 as well, so possibly one of those. It wasn't the AMXs, so could have been that. I got 4 AMXs. I think it was a grill or the 121 or something like that. Anywho, on to the next one, guys. Okay. Alright guys, just turn the volume up. I was on the phone there. Okay, so we're on Redshire. Sorry about this, my mouse won't. Ah, that's better. Okay. Because I go from one to the other, sometimes it doesn't click across. So, EBR again. Let's see what we can do in this one. Redshire. Where can I go then? Down here. So, I'm basically going to do, once I get out the road of these guys, I've been slowed down quite a bit there. And I took a bit of damage, obviously. I'm going to do a bit of a run over this way, possibly around here, just around this way. See if I can get a few spots. I'll be careful because get clipped. There's the autoloader. Mess. So I'm thinking bulldog. Want to reload. 2 seconds. Click on the bulldog. Try to keep my speed up if I can. This thing turns like a bloody dog. You know, the road is not looking at me. So 400 out the bulldog. Can I finish him off? There. Not bad. Taking the light tank out. So now everyone knows where I'm at. What they're going to be doing is expecting me to pop back over. So obviously I go back over. There's not a great deal over there, to be honest. That 105's that the MX has gone over that way. I'd like to get another shot on him if I could. I'm using APCR because it's a much more reliable round than the HE. The HE, in my opinion, not very good. And look at that. That's exactly what I mean. Look at that. Look at that little mound. Totally ruined that. I would have had him then. Now we've got to go deeper to get the shot, and then he hits me. See, I would have not got hit there because I was carrying lots of speed. That's stupid, and that's what I hate about this tank. Any little tiny bump in the ground screws you up. Now look again. As soon as you lift off the ground, it just flips around. So it's pointless. Your speed is pointless in a way because it just messes you up. Trying to get a shot in that lever. He's behind there. See what I mean? Again, end up flipping around. So if you ask me about what's the worst thing about this tank, the stupid the way it drives. It needs changing the way they drive. It's just like, look at this. I'm not even going fast, and you hit things that you can't even. Yeah. Come on, Wargaming, fix something. Fix the matchmaking and fix this crap. The reason why I'm going on about it, I was so looking forward to getting this tank. Or finally, something where I can do a bit of damage at speed. But the handling is shot. Look at it. If that object didn't get him, he'd have actually probably been able to turn and get me. Yeah. Not impressed the way it drives. I mean, look at this. It's not even fast. It doesn't even seem quick. I mean, I have no problems in any of my other tanks hitting these things. So they say the speed is like overpowered. No chance. Look at this. Watch. How would you try to like navigate here? Look how slow it is. Like won't turn. It's almost annoyed. Okay. I'm thinking of the objects, 2 objects, trying to see if they're looking at me, and then oh, he turns up, free shot, reverse up, his gun's coming round, and he misses. 440 from the IS-7, ain't complaining. Now he's going to be fighting that other our object, so he's just taking a shot, so straight in. It 377. And this is what this tank's all about. Sniping, and then when someone's fighting, that's the only thing it's good for, really. Fantastic, guys. Back to the garage and we'll check how badly we're done. Guys, back to the garage. Oh, let's have a look. My mouse working? Oh, God's sake, what am I doing here? Clicking all over the place. Okay, I've had this EBR for a couple of days now, and I'm not really impressed with it at all. So look, so that was a win. Didn't do too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Did I make any money? Yeah, 27 grand. That's most of it made, I think. It wasn't on a 2 times, so we made a little 1,100 odd. 9 shots, 8 hits, 7 penned. Just stuck with APCR. The HE on this is pathetic. I don't know why. I don't see the point in it, to be honest. You do like pathetic damage, like 20, 30, 50, crap like that. So to be honest, I'd rather bounce. It's not going to pen. So there's the tanks we engaged. Not much more I can say about it. Am I enjoying playing this? No. I'm seriously thinking whether to bin it. I think Wargaming need to buff it. Buff parts of it, because even at the expense of the speed, I'd be happy if this got knocked down to 60k, just a normal light tank speed, but make it vision. It's got no vision. I cannot understand what Wargaming's doing. And I'm quite frustrated at the grind I've just gone through the last couple of months to get this poxy piece of whatever it is. Yeah, it's garbage. It's just total trash. I wouldn't recommend anybody to go to it. It might get better. Do you know what I mean? It might get better. But at the minute I'm just pretty annoyed with it. 190 pen. APCR is great. It works as a sniper. If you support, sit at the back and just snipe. Yeah, but I might as well pick a tank destroyer. I don't see the point. The whole idea was to get up close and do some damage, but you get up close and you don't do any damage and you die, unless there's like someone to finish off. So in my opinion, it's if not the worst tank in the game, if not even worse than the bloody Sheridan. So I'd much rather play. I'll find something light. That thing there. I'd play this all day. At T, right, and fight T10s as well. It's got less pen, 178. It just, for some reason, even though it's got less pen, it pens. Does that make sense? Because the Russian tank, I just snap and you do damage. Anyhow, and I think the velocity is about the same. The velocity on this is about 1300 or something, maybe a bit more. The velocity is good, it just doesn't do any damage. It's such a big target. It's just, once you do get it, you're dead. And that view range, at least have it, no, I mean 380 or something, 370 or something. But what it is, I mean, I've just got it, I've got it over 404 now. So that's why I'm doing a little bit better, I think. I don't know why it's gone to 405. Nothing's changed. Oh, what's happened is, don't know what's happened there. Come on, guys. Put them back in. Yeah, so they're not quite on 88%. It's only moved up 1%, so it's 87. So yeah, maybe it'll change. Maybe things will get better. Might be light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, I really like the idea of it. I like light tanks. It's my most favourite tanks in the game. But I just think they're difficult to play. And they're supposed to be difficult to play, but you've got to have a chance. I mean, give us some view range at least. The light tank should have the best view range anyway, but there you go. Okay, straight to the next one and we'll see what we can do in the next one. Hi guys, welcome back to the next game. Roomberg, is it? Is that Roomberg? Yeah. Roomberg. 357 matchup. Okay. Right, so I've been doing too well in this tank. It's a funny one. Funny one. All I can say is crew skills, that's all I can say. Crew skills, better equipment. I'm going to shoot off over to suspension. I'm going to shoot off over this, see if I can get the first shots of anyone coming down there. The first customer. Yo. Thank you, Mr. AMX. And he's still going for it. Can I reload and get him again? Oh, he's gone beyond that. There's the piggies. Nah, he's behind there. So they've got an AT-15, T-30, Object 268. Yeah. Spot the email. He's going to dodge into there though, isn't he? Yeah. Jetto's going to... Okay. Pin him again. Very good. Okay. We've got a T-44 here and a 50 down there, but no one in... Up! Oh, behind. TC2A, back up. I haven't seen it yet. Back up. I'm too busy. Back up. Now, because I was looking at the email, I didn't see that, so... Very good. I think I've spotted him now, yeah. Yeah, I've spotted him. Take that. Mr. T62A. Oh, that's where he's at. Just in that little ridge line. Okay. Decide to bug out. Because there's loads of tanks shooting at me. I just try to spot him there. For these guys. Object 432. The hell's that tank's toy on that, isn't it? The hell? Anyhow. Okay, I need to get over to this top corner to get a shot on him. EDX, come on. He hits me, but you know what? He hits me for 67, 68, fighting for 403. That's a fair swap. He hits me wheel. A lot of people mistakes to shoot centre mass and they end up getting your wheels. Just trying to get a sneaky shot on him. Up, they're pushing. Up, time to go. Move. No backup here. Oh yeah, there's a projectile, but that's it. I'm gonna get hit here. I'm bound to. Okay. We've lost the town as well. .430. Go back. So I make a mistake here. Go. Shoot, come on. It misses. Make a mistake, I pull back. And I get clipped. Shoot. Nice. Forward, don't go back. So the MX-50-120 hits me. And again, he gets me twice. So it's game over now. I've had enough. No matter what you do. I give up by this point. Try to get in with the last kill, but he pulls beyond there and then I think in mail and the Jetto gets killed and that's it. Not too bad. I didn't do too bad anyway. There's no point. They lost the town. They were just any second they're going to be flanked as the two objects. It's always the objects are left. I wonder why. Really, if you want to succeed in this game, just buy Russian tanks. Yeah, Russian mediums, 430Us and stuff like that. See, when I'm playing tank destroyer role, I always back up. I'm always backing up the guys in this area if I was playing from over there, shooting down here. But it doesn't seem to be the do. Don't seem to do though. Anyhow, back to the garage and we'll check how bad we did. Okay, that was a mega loss. Well, it wasn't a mega loss, but it was a loss. The loss is a mega loss. Okay. Let's have a look. So we spotted 4 tanks. So yeah, again, and I've done a bit, just under 1,000. So I could have done more. But that's a map where you can't really do a lot of spotting in anyway, because there's only that ridge line. That's it. So you're stuck to basically that ridge line in this tank. So I've done 850. We actually bounced a fair bit. TCD2A, he can't have been a very good play. He was just sticking his ass end out and things. He hit him once for 400 and what was that? For 390. He bounced off me. Don't ask me how, but he did. So damaged his turret, knocked out his turret. Twice for the AMX 105. 767, very nice. Email bounced. Didn't penetrate me, so that was nice. Didn't pen him like. Hit the object 430 once, which is I was in his side, wasn't it? How I didn't get that second shot, he hadn't moved. And so as soon as he disappeared, the rounds just went like flyers, they just went all over the place. But when he's there, they're quite accurate. APCR, so I don't understand that. Anyway, RNGs, that's it, simple as that. AMX, CDX once hit him for 403, T44 400 odd, and the artillery just for a small amount, so 9800. Knocked out his gun, knocked out everything really, because I killed him. Why the hell was the artillery there? I don't know. I couldn't believe it. After I thought, I expected it to be something else. I just don't know. Okay, so we done what we could do. This is only about the 4th. These are all mixed up, these games, so because I've just been playing a couple of games, and then I've been going out, and then a couple of games didn't lately and things. So I think this is maybe the 4th game I've had or something like that. Not very many, because I'm still not even 100% properly yet. So yeah, I got Brother in Arms because these were off something else. Can't remember. I think these are the crew you got with when you done that mission for this one. Yeah, that's right, because I had these ones already trained up halfway, and I was just putting them in different things. So when I got this premium one, came with Brother in Arms. That's right. So I was saving them up. I was hopefully going to put these guys in the 105, but it doesn't work. Don't work. So I'm going to have to put that other crew in. So, but I can use them. I can use. I can't find it. They all look the same. I can use these crew and place them into the tier 8. Let me just try. See if I've never tried it. And back to there. Dun, 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 dun. I think it should work, and that means when I could just play this tier 8. I knew what I was doing. Hold on, something's going wrong here. Hold on. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, EBR, 87%. See, they've gone back down to 92. Yeah, so I could keep bouncing between them and just do it like that. Anywho, if I put the other ones in. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. My wife's having an argument with my daughter downstairs. Shocking. Shocking. So came top on damage, experience not a great deal. This guy done more than us, and this guy done. So I came second out of all of them. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Fired 12, hit 9, penned 7, made a bit of money. I would have lost money if I didn't have a premium account, which is shocking. Wargaming, need to change that. I mean, it's just disgusting. I mean, you spend enough money with them and they're still not giving you. I mean, all you want to do is believe, and if you have a bad game, if you have I mean, that wasn't a bad game for me. So, I mean, this is a bad game, isn't it? If you're Object 413, you're doing 1 hit and you're dying. That's a bad game. And you shouldn't have a bad game. Like 20,000 games. Anywhere from 1,000 down, I'll say you've had a bad game. Anything from 1,000 up, that's acceptable. You should pull even at 1,000, and then anything else you should make money. So even if it's a loss, I shouldn't make a loss without a premium account if I've done 2,000 or 3,000. That's ridiculous. Wargame, I need to sort that out. But they won't, because it's all about making money and you spending money and stuff like that. So yeah. We was a loss, but it wasn't a bad game overall. And I made a big mistake at the end there, where we were getting flanked, so the game was lost. So once it's lost, I just can't be bothered. I just go in, get killed. It doesn't matter. So I just suicided, went up there, tried to get the last shot off, got tracked, tried to get that last guy, but he pulled behind that rubble. Can't remember who he was, but there you go. On to the next one, onwards and upwards, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. So, I've been grinding through this line and finally got there. I had a little bit left and I spent about 500 gold to get it. I was just fed up of grinding the thing. I've been using XP boosters to make it a little bit easier, but it's been a long grind. I'm hoping that's going to be good. So I've got 21 APCR shells loaded and 15 HE and no gold rounds. Now the APCR rounds are super quick, something like 1300 and something. It's either meters per second or feet per second. I think it must be, can be meters a second. It might be, I don't know. Meters a second, might be feet per second. I don't know. But the HE is pretty crap at. It's about 800 and something. So, we all know this tank. We've all seen it. Well, a lot of people absolutely loathe it. Excuse me, I like light tanks, like the Leopard and that type of stuff. Is that me? It's a medium. I like light tanks. But this one is extra frustrating. So, I think the Tier 9 version, I realised this is no good for Scout. It's no good as a Scout. It's absolutely shocking. What I mean by that is, it's just no good. It's got no view range. It's got no armour. It's a big tank. Everyone spots you. And you just die like super quick. It's also the most difficult tank to control. I mean, see that T100 LT? I haven't got that yet, and I'm going to grind it out, and that's going to be a far better tank. I just didn't go down that line. Well, I did. I've got the T54, and I think it goes up to, what is it? I can't remember. But anyway. And I can get the T50, I think it's a mod 1, is it T54 mod 1? Or T50, something like that. And then the LT. So what I'm doing, I've decided, certain maps, you just snipe. It's no good rushing to the front. You'll just get killed straight away. So that's what I'm doing in this one. I've done, was that 1500 odd? I'm still full health. I hit the ship barn, hit the LT, other light tank, and the back chat 25T. Took in for nearly 1000. Pretty nice. So the strength of this is going to be its speed, but not speed to get up close, speed to get away, get into position, and basically run away when you have to. And there is circumstances where you can scout certain maps, Motorbank, things like that. But you need to be able to like get back into safe cover, and some maps you just can't do that. All I'm doing is just sneaky peeky, trying to get the odd shot. AMX, I'll go for the AMX. Oh, he's gone. Obviously you wouldn't go into him. So I'm using APCR because the velocity is that good. Chances are you're going to hit anywhere. So let's have a look. What's their light? They've got 2 of the LTs, haven't they? 200 LTs. Yeah, that's their light tanks. So yeah, quite frustrating tank. I'm hoping that things change. I mean, I've got my crew skills is garbage because I couldn't put me crews out. My good crew, who was on his 3rd skill, I can't put them in unless I change it. Then I didn't want to do that because I might keep the tier 9 version depending on how much this costs to run. So what I do is I tend to judge a tank by how much it costs to run, as well as fun. It's no good if you're costing you money all the time and you're getting killed, and every game you're losing. I've got some tanks where it doesn't matter how good I do, I end up losing 20 grand and stuff. So yeah, I judge a tank by that. And if it's not making any credits, oh no! I seen that coming. And that's a good point to look at there. So as I'd done that jump, I got some air, and as it landed, it turned sideways and stopped me dead, and I couldn't get the power on quick enough, and the ship barn hit me for 1,300 dead. So yeah, if it wasn't for that, my bad driving, I hit him. I just couldn't get back quick enough. So that's this tank in a nutshell. Get caught out, you're dead. You can't make any mistakes, otherwise you just get punished so much of things like that. And yes, you could have argued the fact that I mean, look at this. This guy comes out. He's not even looking at me, misses. So you can argue the fact that I shouldn't have went down there, but once it's a certain time to push, and that was the time to push. So yeah, if you got one of these, obviously you should know by now, but it's not the tank what I thought it was going to be when I started to grind it out. Run away, forest. Them bloody objects. 430. It's probably the best tank in the game, the object 430. He doesn't even have to. He just penetrates you anywhere. Yeah. Camp on his turret. Pull back. He's got you now because he's reloaded. Yeah. So. So this looks like it's a win. Oh. Yeah. So not much more to say really. It's the best game I've had in it. So what have we done? 3,100 and something. This guy actually ran away. His mate was there. He could have helped him, and instead of falling back to a better position, where he could have killed him. That 430U. Now the 430U is still alive. then the E50 is going to go for the weak target, which is going to be the Leopard. He's thinking about it. Right? Come pull you now, mate. Ship band's not loaded, so here he comes. Run. Right guys, that was a win. Back to the garage and we'll check how we done. Let me just move this out the road a bit. I can't make my mind up what this is good for. It's supposed to be a scout. It's garbage at scouting. It's like, how can you scout in it? Yes, it's decent speed, but you're gonna get spotted so quick before them. But you have to pick a point where you're gonna go to and expect to be spotted, even though you're not spotted. And I haven't got sixth sense or anything, but it's so big target, easy to hit. Everybody seems to destroy you one or two shots. Like there, I got hit by the ship band. Obviously, the ship band's going to do 1300 damage to me and kill me with one shot, obviously. And that was because when I landed, this is another thing about this tank. When you do little jumps and things, or you just hit a little bit of something like this in the road, or on that, you end up just can flip you around 180 degrees, and then you end up stopping dead, and then someone can just plug you straight away. So that's, in my opinion, that's really bad. And I got this because I grinded to this. I thought, because I've got the tier, the 9, that's the 8, there's the 9, got the tier 9 version. I thought the other one's going to be, the tier 10's got to be better, right? It's a tier 9, tier 10's got to be better. Better gun, better speed, better view range. Nah. It's worse. The view range is worse. I know I haven't got no crew skills up yet, but it's a bit taller, so it's an easier target. You've got another 10k on top speed. Wow, you still get hit by everything. And the gun does 10mm more damage. In fact, I think it's only 8mm. I don't know what that is. It's 182, I think it is. Small, really bad. But I thought it was all about the HE. That's what I thought. It's going to be HE all day long. 105mm diameter round caliber, 375 to 600. So if that says 375 to 600, that's must only mean if you penetrate. You know what I mean? So if you penetrate, you're going to do, but really you should be doing at least 200 even if you don't pen. That's the whole idea of it. So you can drive by, hit them with maybe the Alpha's 200. That should be guaranteed 200. I'm doing like 50 and 20s and crap like that, and then you take a risk, you get hit, and they do 400. It's not worth it. So the option I've got now is it's just going to be a sniper until halfway. This is the way I'm going to see it playing out. Keep safe, be a sniper from the back so you don't get spotted. Keep moving, and then try to find someone who's isolated, half hit points or something like that, and you can go and take the odd shot and then bugger off. Drive by and hit them and then go, and you might get like 100, 200 or whatever, and then that type of thing. And towards the end of the game, but really, if the game's not going well, you can't really influence a lot, I don't think, yet. I mean, it might just be me, it probably is just me, but I just think you could have this or a T100 LT. It's no contest. The T100 LT is going to be a better tank. It's just as quick, nearly, not that much slower. I mean, it's about this high, so you're losing all this. It's got better armor, a lot better armor. This has got no armor. It's got a snappier gun. This misses everything unless you aim fully, and that could be just my crew because I've got no snapshot or nothing yet. So I'm a bit disappointed. It seems to be getting worse. So like this one, in my opinion, is a better tank than the tier 9. It doesn't offer any advantages at all. It doesn't penetrate more, a tiny bit, 2mm or 3mm, something stupid like that. And then this one is even worse again. I just don't understand what Wargaming want you to do in this. I mean, I'd much rather play that, because at least you've got some pen, 259 pen, or 330. Or what pen have you got on this? 190, pathetic. Unless you can get like soft targets. They're all tier 10 tanks, heavy tanks. Or you've got 240, but it's 4.5 grand a shot. Nah, I don't use any of them because it's too expensive in my opinion. And HE, that's what the key was. Supposed to be a cheap round that you can do. I would expect it should be doing at least 150 to 200 minimum, not 20s and 30s. You're not going to take a risk by going in to hit someone, and the risk is they're going to kill you with one shot, and your risk is you might get 20 damage. Nah, it's no good. It just doesn't work. And if you sit at the back sniping, your team are all calling you Western crap and move up and clicking on you, and I don't know what they want you to do. I don't think a lot of people realise how bad this tank is. It's been a long slog going from the tier 6, I think it was. Was it a tier 6? Yeah, so I think you come in at the ELC. I skipped the ELC because I had that before, and then the tier 6, yeah. So it was a long slog to get this. Would I do it again? No chance. No chance. I should have went down the Russian line and got the Russian tanks. Anyway, guys, enough ranting. Made 7,000 and 3,500 damage. I didn't use any gold, and that's all it made. And I've got a premium count, so I would have actually lost money. I mean, how's that? And I didn't take. I took. Oh yeah, I died at the end. Yeah, obviously 18,000 for damage. So I think it needs a little bit of nerfing because I won't be playing this great. Why play a tank which is going to lose, not do any damage, and lose money? I might as well just play that all day. It's far better, and make 80 grand. That's how I see it anyway. You guys, hope you like this video, and I'll be in the next one shortly. I'm going to link probably a load together. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but this is probably my 3rd game I've had in it, and I'm not impressed so far. Maybe it'll get better. I think I said the same thing about this one when I got this. It was shockingly bad, and I've only had a few games, but look at 22%. Pathetic. Sorry, that's the one now. 22%. This is on 51, and I've had 250 games out of this. But settling down to around going to be about 50% there. Right guys, catch you in the next one. Please like, please subscribe, and if you already haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you do. Cheers.